Hey there, thanks for watching. This is a February life update, so I'll just jump on into it. It is Saturday morning at, say, 11:45. My child is asleep in the back seat, and I'm about to go into Aldi just to pick up a few things. I just need diaper wipes, and they have the best diaper wipes that I've found anywhere, online or in-store, anywhere. They're cheap, and they are also toxic chemical free. They scan really well on, as far as toxic chemicals are concerned. There are very few toxic chemicals, which is great. And they cost like $3 for a 3-pack. So that's what I do for diaper wipes. That's all I am getting because we were in Delaware staying with my husband's dad, who just had surgery. That we're going on week 2 of staying with him. And we don't know how long we're going to be here. And it's because it's not my house, I don't want to buy a whole bunch of things. Like normally I would stock up on produce and protein and whatnot and be cooking. And I don't want to do that because it's not my space. So that's sort of the first thing, is that's what's going on right now as far as living situation is concerned, which I enjoy being in a house. It's a nice house. It's like a condo, new construction, and there's carpet on the floor so the baby can kind of spread out, and loves it. I love it for the baby. She's like stretching out and growing, and I love that. She's 5 months. As of a couple days ago. So that's what's going on as far as living situation is concerned. So a couple other things that are happening. So there's my career. There are, and their debt payoff goals, right? So as far as a career goes, I have just been more motivated to take my career more seriously, which is a challenge with a small child. Anything with a small child is a challenge. I am determined to keep growing through this season and not sort of take a break. I would say not that I don't have the option. Everything's an option, right? So it's just, do you want to make the trade-off? For me, I want to stay in the workforce because that's something I want to do. I'm also considering new possibilities as far as my career goes. So this is I love hearing other people talk about their career, which is why I kind of wanted to add this to the February life update, because I find these things interesting to hear about other people's career paths. So right now I am in marketing. I am a marketing account manager, which is frustrating because I was an account executive, and then I got a promotion to account manager, which the frustrating part, promotion was great. The frustrating part was at my previous company, I was an account manager, and that was just that was the sort of entry level title. So on my LinkedIn profile or on my resume, it looks like I had to be promoted back to the position that I was at my previous company, which is not the case. So that's why the title was a little bit frustrating. But as far as work goes, I feel like I've learned a lot in this. I am learning a lot in this position. And I feel like at the moment it really dovetails with my strengths. And more importantly, it's because our whole company, our office went remote after COVID. It's location independent, which is fabulous because we've been here in Delaware for going on 2 weeks, and I can do my job anywhere. I have the freedom to work at night, to catch up if I need to. I have a lot of autonomy in my tasks, which is phenomenal. My team is amazing and very understanding. Almost everyone else has small children too, so they really understand. And these are all the pros. These are the amazing things about my job. I enjoy the work. I enjoy the clients. I work for education institutions, doing marketing for them, web-based marketing for them, which is fun and interesting. I've learned a lot again as far as I do like conversion, setting up campaigns, monitoring conversions, cost per enrolls, things like that. So that's kind of my primary duty. So that's thing one. As far as compensation goes, my skills are worth more in the marketplace. That said, the trade-off for this is the autonomy, the immense autonomy and freedom to do my job. Really, as long as I get my work done in a timely manner by the deadlines necessary, I can get it done whenever. So that's the trade-off, is the compensation's a little bit lower than it would typically be in the market. So that's thing two. That's sort of the flip side. And that's something that I'm working on doing, is sort of getting myself together and make sure that I am, quote, living to my full potential as far as my career goes, which has always been a challenge for me. The whole idea of working to my full potential has always been a challenge. Thumbs up if you can relate to not living up to your full potential. I mean, I would love to know Or thumbs up if you do live to your full potential. Let me know, because I want to know how to do that, because I feel like my whole life I have not lived up to my potential. So that's kind of on the career front, is I want to know how to do that. And I'm working towards doing that starting this year with the idea of mastery and becoming a master. It's just consistency. And that is something that I am very consistent. I have taught myself how to be consistent. And that's something that I really have worked toward. And that's something that I feel like I've shifted my mindset on that, on being consistent and being relatively, I'm going to say relatively clutter free, but deciding to live a clean and tidy life. So that's something that I have taught myself. So that's on the career side. And then the third aspect is the aspect of paying down debt. I was just watching Lydia Sen's channel, and she was talking about how she was going to school for this program, but she wasn't going to say what the program was, what the major was, just that it was in the STEM field. She didn't want to say anything until it was done. And I'm like, I can understand that energy. I can so understand that. She said she didn't want to talk about paying off debt until the debt was paid off. And I'm like, okay, so I can certainly see that too. But because I've mentioned this on the channel before, I figured I'd give an update anyway. So I have a significant amount of credit card debt. I have about, and I say about because I'll make a payment and then another bill will hit. I think that's probably something I would aim to do, is to take off some of the automatic bills that are on the credit card and put them onto my bank account, onto my debit card, so I'm not continuing to incur charges on my credit card. But I have about $7,000 in credit card debt, which is painful. That happened after the wedding. And again, it was a one-time, once-in-a-lifetime event. It wasn't like I did not go into debt due to frivolous spending, which was what happened the first time. It was just not paying attention. That is not what happened this time. So I'm in the process of paying that off, which, tell me about it. It's the worst time to be in credit card debt because interest rates are sky high. I have called the bank. I have asked for a lower rate. And I've also thought about applying for like a 0%, like a SoFi or something, consolidation loan. And I'm not going to do that, and I'll tell you why, is because I want to have it paid off as soon as possible. So that is my goal, and I don't want to have that 0%, let's say excuse, but 0%, have that in my mind thinking, oh, I don't have to worry about it because it's on 0%. No, I want to really light the fire under myself to get this paid off. No timeline yet. I actually do have some money socked away that I am planning to apply to the debt once my goal is to finish off my taxes and make sure that I don't owe anything, and then apply it immediately to the debt. So that's the plan as far as the debt payoff goes. So that's what's going on this February, and that will continue to be my first priority above, I should say, over and above investing. I'm investing in my 401k and I'm investing in my IRA, and I don't see myself stopping that. So my 401k comes out through work, and it's 12% of my gross salary. My IRA is $70 a month, and I don't see myself stopping either one of those contributions for debt. I really want to take advantage of the great stocks are on sale, right? Because everything's down, the market is down. So I want to buy as much as I can now while the market is down, so that when it rebounds, I will have more in those accounts. But I'm not going to start any new investing until after that debt is paid off, which is exhausting, but that's what it is. So that's what's going on this February. And those are my goals. So my goal is, number one is to get my taxes done, which now that I have all my documents, I could actually probably do them today. I also have a small business, so I'm not sure what I need to deduct on that, but I will see. So there's that. All right, that is what's going on this February. Looking forward to it. I will check in with you again soon. Let me know what's up in your life. What are your goals for this month? What's new in your life? So thank you as always for watching, and I hope you'll keep watching.